Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be kind of a more personal thing. This computer right now has a 28 gigabyte hard drive. But what's in this package, you may ask? A new SSD, 120 gig SSD. I'm trying not to show the other side because it has my address and I do not want to leak that. So yeah, we're going to be installing an SSD in this computer. I gotta probably open this off camera because I do not want to again. I do not want you to see the my address. So let's try not to show that. Put it on this side, and there it is, 120 gigabyte SSD. So this reason why I got an SSD is because it will keep the exact same speed as the drive in this thing, which is actually an SSD right now. It's just I'll show you when we actually get in there. Yeah, so it's a nice 120 gigabyte SSD. But the thing is, I don't want to reinstall Windows, so I'm not gonna. I have this thing. It's a little hard drive caddy, but you can put a hard drive in, but you just take it off. It's SATA. You just plug your SATA drive in there, and you can just actually have a hard drive over here that was in it. I can demonstrate it with. You just plug it in there, and you just plug your power cord in there, flip it on, and you'll have a drive, and it'll show up as a drive in the computer, and it'll work. That drive came out of this. I don't know what's on it, but anyways, let's go ahead and just open this 120 gigabyte SSD. I think there's a proper way to open this, I see, but I'm just gonna do the old tried and true and just. Now this thing actually is pretty. Well, it's good. It's durable, but there we go. I love this packaging. Okay. Ooh. Is that metal? Oh, it's plastic. Thought it was metal. There you go. I've never held an SSD in my hand, and there you go. Ultimate solid state drive does not say what capacity is. It does not at all. It just says, well, it said 120 gigabyte on the front. I have no idea what that's doing. Oh, you're wondering what program I'm installing in the background. It is a program called AME Backuper, or whatever it's called. And what we're going to be doing is doing a system transfer, basically like installing from, basically putting this contents of the hard drive onto this. That's why we need that backuper thing. So I just installed this. We're not going to join the user improvement program. We don't need that. So that's why we got some cables, because this thing needs an external power source, which we got right here. This isn't the actual adapting. The actual adapter that came with this broke, but this adapter's fine. So plug it in. Got the power cord. We're gonna take the. I don't think we need to put it in the caddy, so we'll just kind of have it. There you go. Goes in fine. I think we'll just have it like over here. Maybe, I don't really know. I think we'll actually put it in the caddy just for peace of mind. You can put screws on this, by the way, to actually screw it down. You're keying up permanently putting a hard drive in there. Go ahead and get the power cable around. So, the thing I don't like about this is the ports are on the front, which has been annoying, but luckily we don't have to worry about it like on the. It's on carpet. Who cares about carpet? Because it's an SSD, so it's all solid state. Oh, you can't quite see that. There we go. I wanted you to see the front. I'll go ahead and plug in the USB cable, which is like a printer cable. And we'll take the USB lead, we'll just plug it in here. Should hear the. Oh, it's not turned on this way. There you go. And it's recognizing the drive down there, which I'm pretty sure might be recognizing the thing itself. And we'll check File Explorer and see if it's in there. It should be. Oh, I guess when Classic started, added this stupid thing. I don't want that. Classic Explorer. So can you get rid of that? I don't want that. Can we disable this at all? Show step. No. Okay, how do you disable this? Okay, I can see that you can. Yeah, I can see. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. Well, right now it's not showing up as a drive, but that might be because let's open up disk management here. If it's even on here, there it is, disk management. That might be because it's not format. It might be uncompressed. Yeah, it's saying to initialize. We're not gonna. Well, we might want to. Well, we'll see. It's recognized though, so that's good. We'll go ahead and oh yeah, screen. My screen doesn't work, so we're gonna just minimize it. Oh, I did that. I guess sorry. Okay, so let's go to backup. Oh wait, no wait, clone. That's what we want to do. So we want to do clone a hard disk. That's what we want to do. Okay, it is recognizing. No, it's actually not. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so we need to format it first. Hang on. Disk management. We'll go ahead and initialize it. Then probably got to initialize it first. I'll give it a master boot record, yeah. And I think it's good now. I notice it's not showing up at the top of like this list thing. Make sure it's let's go full screen. There it is, unallocated space. Okay, it's 100 and 100, not 120, but we'll go ahead and make it a new volume. It might actually show up now in that program. Let's go back and go forward again. Okay, now. So that means we need to actually initialize this. So we'll make it a new civil volume. I want to give it the drive letter C, but I know it won't let me do that because probably because of yeah, I want to do that. And now it's not going to let me assign the letter D. We'll just let it be D. Probably change it later. Format this volume. We'll just call it Windows and Windows. Format NTFS. Yes, definitely want that. And once it does its thing, you can see there's a hard drive light on that drive down there. And there we go. Windows drive has been recognized by the computer, and now it is there. So now if we go back, it should show up. Or not. Wait, hang on. Oh, we need to do source. Okay, this I'm an idiot. Probably would have showed up earlier. Okay, so this is disk C, and we want to do it. Okay, maybe we need to quit this and relaunch it. Yes. So I'm probably gonna ask about that. Can't really quite see the screen very well. I'll zoom in so you can see it a bit better. There we go. Can't really see the hard drive then, but that's fine. Okay, when I do clone, doing disk clone. Okay, now it's showing the D drive. So let's do C to D. Just partition on the destination, so we overwritten and deleted. That's fine. There's nothing on there anyways. Go to yes. Yes. Start clone. And there it goes. So right now it's copying data from the honestly, it doesn't look like it takes very long at all, so I was gonna cut ahead and make it so okay, it's probably gonna take a while. Now we have a system reserve drive on the thing showing up. Probably gonna have a couple of those because it's just it's transferring. So yeah, it's basically as easy as that. Now I technically could have done this on the MacBook with disk utility, but I just do it here because like why to do it on this computer? It makes a lot easier sense. And then once we're done with this, we'll open up this computer and we'll put the new drive in. Hopefully it will boot to that drive. We might have to tell the computer to do that, but yeah, it is taking a bit now. Can we actually see like what it's doing? No, it just tells you. Oh, it's telling you speed. That's interesting. What's the speed right now? Oh, it's actually hang on. I can't open the start menu. I think the computer is disabled. Oh, it's lagging probably because it's doing things. I'm gonna open up magnifier so you can actually read that. Right there. I don't know how. There you go. So there's our data. It's going 27 megabytes a second. I did plug it into the USB 3.0 ports on the computer, so it's gonna take 15 minutes. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna do a time lapse. Probably just clip ahead because I record on my phone, so I really want to use my phone and just do my phone while this is doing its business. So it doesn't look like it's gonna take that long at all, which is a good thing. We'll close that magnifier just so it's yeah. So doesn't look like it's gonna take very long at all. And then once this is done, again well, I think we could do is boot the drive from. But we'll just test it with the computer. And yeah, so far this SSD is looking like a good purchase. Only $21. There you are, 120 gig SSD. We'll get a look at the SSD once we're done here. But yeah, I'll come back when it is done. It looks like about 15 minutes, even though it's been a couple of seconds and it still doesn't change. Oh, and I may add something by the way. I do have an SD card in this computer, It has a bunch of other crap that I'm gonna keep in there because it's like external storage. So if I need to take, I can take it out if I need to put on a different computer or something. Basically, it's so I can like take it out. But not gonna change it to. Before I used it for more storage. This computer barely had any, but now I have a whole drive full of storage. Once I get this thing, I'm probably gonna uninstall some of these programs too because I have a lot of crap here. I'll let you take a look on the desktop. I have a bunch of picture files and other things that I don't really need. Like I do, well, I guess some of these things I like to have, and with my new drive, I'll have a lot more space. So I don't know, but luckily this drive is only 28 gigabytes, so 25 gigabytes. Sorry, but it's yeah, and you can look here at the drive. It's blinking. It has an activity light, which I like. So yeah, I think the fans are wrapping up. Well, because it's doing a lot of data transfer. Anyways, I'll come back when it's done. Whoa, would you look at that? It's saying to freaking do. It's saying your disk owner is completed. So, there you go. We're gonna click finish, and we're gonna quit the program. Now let me go ahead and safely eject the drive, which is fun enough was called local disk D. I'll see if I can change it to local disk C once I'm done. We'll see if we can. It's actually still pretty cold. And there you go. There's the SSD. So, what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the computer. We're going to move all the crap out of the way. Okay, let's get the, I'll plug this. Put it over there. Throw the crap away. Put the camera back to normal mode just so you can see it better. And we're going to go down here. Let it shut down. Gonna move the power cord a bit more out of the way and wait for this to fully shut off. And now grab out our screwdriver set. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna put the new drive in, and we're gonna see if it will load, and hopefully it does. And there's the new drive, if you were wondering. Only 120 gig, all I need. I think it's shut down. We'll take out the mouse receiver and the SD card just because I think it's a bit easier to open it like that. Close it up, flip it over, and we'll go ahead and open up our screwdriver set. I think we'll use this one, the red one. Get a good view on that computer. Might zoom in a bit just so you can see it a bit better. Okay, we're gonna take the screwdriver and we're gonna put we're going to take off the screws, and a bus just went by fun. We're going to take off the screws on the computer, which is pretty easy. You just turn them. There's no special tricks or anything. This thing just comes right off. I've taken this computer apart multiple times. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what the drive is, and it's removable, which is the best part about this computer. It has a removable drive. So, and that screw never comes out for some reason. It loosens up, it just doesn't want to come out. So, yeah, I'm just going to put all the... We're going to take all the screws out. And... Really, 2 screws don't want to come out, that's fun. But it should now be loose. There we are. Get those pesky screws out of there now. And there it is, the inside of the Dell 2-in-1 laptop. Pretty actually interesting for being in a 2-in-1 computer. It actually has a lot of components. And this is what we're paying attention to. This is the drive. So we're going to get the smaller screwdriver to grab the 2 screws. And there actually used to be 3 screws, but it only needs 2 to be really stable. I'm going to take the... I keep bumping the tripod, sorry, it's kind of hard doing that. Well, not doing that. I got to screw them. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, it's hard doing this. Oh god, I didn't realize that screwed fell on the computer. I don't know where it went. Welcome to Ryland's. I know someone in the comments is going to be saying, "You're doing this wrong. You're stupid." Thank you. Oh, I see the screw. Good. because the screws are actually different heights. Because one of them actually is get it with the screwdriver. Come on, Jesus! We're not taking that bit. No, this thing's all loose over here. Come on. There we go. Okay, get out. Okay, so here is the drive. Sorry, my cat wants to be in the video. We're gonna take off the end, and yes, and we'll say that. Here's the original drive, which, funnily enough, is not a hard drive. This is it has this adapter that converts it just to a standard old smaller drive. I don't know why they did it like that, but we're gonna take this caddy off now. Which I'm not sure will actually come off with this screwdriver, but hopefully it does. Seems to. And we're just gonna remove the caddy from the I think it has, yeah, these two things at the end where you just kind of pull. Oh, come on. It's really hard to. I think I did this yesterday. There we go. And there's the original drive, which we're not going to be using anymore. So put it over there. And there's a caddy, which we need. So hopefully, I don't know which way this needs to go in. I think this needs to go in this way. Let me see if that matches with. Yes, it does. So this is the way this is supposed to go. And it does have how many screws does this have? It doesn't have the, because this only needs 2 screws to actually work. That's how the original thing worked. So what we're going to do then is we're going to actually do something a bit different. We're actually going to take 1 screw and we're going to, it's a lot harder for me to do this off camera instead of showing it to the camera, so sorry. It's going to be a bit hard for the first screw. We're going to take the, now technically I could not use the caddy, but you basically don't use the caddy. It makes it hard to not move around and stuff in the computer. And I can tell it's not going in there. Oh, it is kind of, sorry you can't see that, but what we're going to do is put 1 screw there. We're actually going to put another screw on the other side, because then it'll have 2 screws, which will be basically the same as having 4 screws, just less support, but it still should be fine. It's an SSD anyways. And there we are. She's not going out of there. There's the caddy. So we're gonna put the SATA cord, which hopefully goes right on there. Yep. And it looks pretty much identical to the old one. That's nice. We're gonna take the 2 screws that we're holding. I think one of them is taller. Yes, so this is the one that needs to go over where the battery is, which is, if you don't know, this big thing here. And I got the screw. It's hard doing this. These are not really magnetic screws. They always want to fall out. So I kind of just do like that. And there we are. We're gonna put, now we're gonna put this other screw, which is actually shorter, in there. And that keeps it nice and stable. There's supposed to be a screw here, but I don't care. So now, that's it. That's all we have to do. So now it says 120 gigs, which hopefully the computer will boot. We'll put the kind of the back cover back, and we'll snap it back together. We'll pull it back, put it back together in case we have to take it apart again. We go ahead and put her up. Relocate the camera so you can actually see the screen. We'll fire it up. And hopefully it works. Okay, I didn't break the screen. Come on. Windows logo, that's a good sign. So definitely copy all the files. Okay. Okay, it's logging me in like it's supposed to. Come on. Yes. No way. Oh my god, it was that easy. And I saw my pictures on my, yeah, some of my pictures are already loading. Oh my god, there you go. Look at that. Literally just like I left it. Oh, all the icons were there. They just reloaded, I guess, the computer's loading. There you go. So right now I am holding in my hand the drive that was just in this computer, which is no longer, and it is running off that SSD we just put in it. So now if we go to File Explorer, we should have what? Um what? I think that's a glitch. Why does it say local disk C and it has a 28 gigs? Partition. That's not right. I thought we were all good. Oh no. It is saying that the drive is only 28 gigs in size. Can we open up disk management? All my applications are blanked out too. Hopefully it's not a bad sign. It might have done that though because we transferred. Yeah, see, can we extend? Please tell me we can extend this. Yes, extend volume. Okay, I think this is what we need to do. So we need to. Yes, we need to extend it. So go. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay. Now if we go to refresh this, it should show. There we go. Okay, it was just because we had to switch the partition size. There you go. 85 gigs free. So let's see if we can open up like programs. Let's open up like Google Chrome. And sorry, my mom's looking on the phone right now. And there's Google Chrome. It's logged in still. Let's make sure our internet connection still works. It seems about the same speed. It seems a bit slower, but it might be because we're using a different. That's right. Google.com was already populated in there, but it wasn't. So yeah, here's the original drive. Pretty. We're actually gonna see if we can peel up and look at the. Thing about this though, there's supposed to be a screw here, but they didn't put one in. So there's just a. So technically, if you take this thing out, this is the actual drive in the drive. That's just an adapter, so you can put this in here, which is a bit strange, but it worked. But only 28 gigabytes. So that's why we did this. And Google Chrome seems to work just fine. So let's try Alkadoo, which is a physics sandbox program. Very fun actually to use. It's pretty fun. Let's see if it will. It does. Instead, it's been starting up for the first time. And now we're just waiting for the program to actually load. Oh, I even saved. Look, it even saved the things that I was doing on it last time, which was just some funking around. It's lagging though, because it probably is hard to run that. No, lags. A new scene, yes. New scene, default. Okay, we're gonna just try drawing some put live physics on. Drawing some boxes, and then we're just gonna make like a tower. There you go. So yeah, that definitely works. How about? Actually, I'm gonna uninstall Zim when we back up off camera, but let's try. I think a good program to launch that. Let's try Macromedia Flash. I don't use that very much, but I use it just because I think it's a kind of fun program. You know, it's outdated as crap. It still works fine on Windows 8 though. So, oh, I realized something. I don't have any of the screws. I gotta put the screws back in still, but that's fine. I can do that. I'm just testing to make sure everything all works, and it seems to work. It's like nothing changed. There you go. I can make a lot more files now, I'll tell you that much. Go ahead and close out of that. And there you go. I'm pretty sure it's all good. So we're going to go ahead and shut this down. And we're going to go ahead and put the screws back in the computer. And they should be all good. Now, I don't know what the original Crystal Disk Mark thing would have read for that, but probably would have been pretty good. But it seemed to be pretty fine. Just not like it's actually pretty much like nothing changed. Like I didn't even change the hard drive, but I did. I thought I did it for a second. I thought I put the original hard drive back in there. No, I did not. And that's the SSD in there right now, 118 gigabytes. So very simple. Wow, actually surprised how simple that was. Which is easy as plugging the hard drive into the adapter and then just letting it do its thing, and no errors popped up. That's the thing. There's nothing went wrong. That's kind of weird. I thought expecting something to go wrong, like we had to do something else. But nope. It was as easy as this. As installing a program which I found off of TikTok from a guy who's like an IT specialist guy. He's great. And then I just downloaded the program, and now I have to figure it out and install because I do not want it on the computer because I don't need it anymore. And yeah, it's as easy as that. And yeah, basically, it's like nothing even changed. Not, it's basically like I didn't even put the hard drive in there. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, again, we aren't switching from a hard drive to an SSD. We're just switching from a SSD to an SSD with a bigger SSD, more space. So, I'll definitely take that over a it feels like the same speed that the other drive was, and the other drive was because it definitely did not like lag. It felt like the exact same amount of time it took the Google Chrome with the original drives. So, because I know once the program actually launches, but I have an option in Google Chrome which won't allow it to run in the background, but I might turn it back on like that. So, yeah. So make sure it's all snapped together here. It seemed to be, no, it's not snapped together there, but I lost the screw. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up again. We're gonna take the SD card, and I really don't need this, but I'm gonna stick it in there anyways, because, and my mouse adapter, fire it back up, and plug it in again, just because, actually no, we don't need to plug it in, battery will run fine with that. And we'll make sure it's still, actually not, we set up, I actually wanted to see if I can change the really long boot time. I think fast boot is turned off, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Yeah, fast boot disabled. We'll enable it, and I'll reboot. I was gonna put the original drive in here, but it doesn't really fit well in there. That won't bother. Now it should boot up a lot quicker on the boot up screen. Yep, gets past that screen a lot faster. And boom. Now the good thing is that for some reason, even though it's recognized as local disk D, it actually changed to local disk C. So it's just, again, like nothing changed. So yeah, and we can even look at this drive and it'll have the exact same contents and the exact same amount of size that the other one took up. So it's just something kind of magical. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that old drive, but hey, I got that old transfer now. So yeah. So I think we're gonna go open up just the old computer thing. I could technically do it with Crystal Disco, but now I can actually put all these icons and crap in a nice folder. Well, yeah, maybe the icons, the styles and stuff can go in like an excess clutter, because I don't like all the files and crap on the desktop. I just want to be able to see the wallpaper, so, and you mean you can see it, but it's kind of hidden. So I'm pretty sure I clicked on that already, so I'm gonna open that twice. And I gotta figure out to get rid of this stupid whatever the shell thing is over here. I don't want it. Oh wait, Classic Explorer. Okay, I got rid of it. See up there it is, right there. 111 gig, 85 gigs free space. That's gonna be definitely fun. I can definitely install a lot more games now. I wasn't able to do that before, but now I am. So I think that we're gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. It might have been a shorter, no, probably 30, half an hour. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm really happy because I have more space on that computer, and it's awesome. So, peace.